ourselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks. Good morning out there on this Thursday morning. And from the words of Maxine Waters, can you shut him up? I mean, what the heck? And why do I get drug into y'all's show?
I have no idea. He has some fixation with you.
You're the one that said you and Harry. Don't even put me in the same category with ignorant, man.
Well, I didn't say you were ignorant. I said your logic ability was similar.
Oh, okay. There you
Compatible.
go.
I mean, you're all over. By your own admission, you've said I'm all over the place, right?
Well, I don't know, but I just think that we got Harry out here revving his motor up. I think he's fixing to crash the gate here coming in.
Hey,
What?
you couldn't even hear it. That's a Prius. If he was revving his motor, you wouldn't hear it.
Well, the lights are dimming every now and then. So I'm thinking,
That's all right. When he lets off the gas, right?
Not
Not charging anymore, Harry.
Oh man, talking
Battery problem.
Yeah. Oh Lord, we got comments before we even come on. What we got? Mersey notes here. 80% of American people want ICE to remove illegals. I'm with her on that. I don't know where he comes up with all this nonsense.
He goes to a poll that he likes that feeds into his narrative, right?
He finds his statistics.
And Quinnipiac is one of the most erratic polling organizations out there. So
I don't know. Just think he was mayor at one time.
Well, okay. It was the mayor of Hayesville.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm not running down Hayesville, but they did have somewhere between 141 and 350 people protesting ICE.
Yeah, there you go.
You draw your own conclusion from that.
And Harry was there. He was dressed up in his little woman's outfit with the long hair and the high heels. He was there. Trust me.
No, he was at choir practice.
Oh yeah, choir. He's a choir boy. Yeah, there ain't no doubt. But hey,
how many? Real quick, getting back on the whole Hayesville thing. How many people were at that protest?
It was originally reported as 350, but the organizer counted them was 141, according to the Clay County Progress yesterday.
Okay, 140. And what's the population of Hayesville?
I have no idea.
It can't be more than a couple thousand.
Yeah, that's about right.
So what's the percentage there? Does that math add up? Is that like less than the 80%? I mean, is that what we're talking about here?
Oh, apparently that poll wasn't conducted in Hayesville.
I guess not. Wow.
Yeah.
You were talking about mayors, of course. I'd like to get you talk about the elections going on. We do need to talk about that some. And I know
I'll bet you're going to talk about wanting to do away with cities, aren't you?
Come on, Pat. Take a chill,
Stephen.
I want to get to this though. We got. Did y'all see we're up in Queens, New York, where the officers actually had to shoot this guy with a knife? Did y'all see that? They
shot him with the knife?
He had a knife, and
he had a knife.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
And then that Zoran Mondavi or whatever his name is, instead of going, he goes out there to the victim and checks on the guy that got stabbed. Bless your heart. How are you? We're so sorry this happened. Is that not mind blowing to you?
So the guy who got shot, not stabbed.
Yeah, the guy who got shot. The guy with a knife who tracked the cops.
So is the guy a citizen of New York City? I mean, what's the problem with that?
Well, pretty sure that you would want to check on the cop if it was me.
Cop is fine, isn't he?
Did he get? I thought he got stabbed. Did he not?
Pretty sure he got stabbed.
Yeah.
I didn't see that part of it. I thought he shot the guy before he got stabbed.
I mean, you can watch it on body camera. He's like, drop the knife, drop the knife.
I saw the body cam video. I didn't see him getting stabbed.
He even shut the door trying to keep him from coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And then he
did everything he could to avoid what he ended up having to do.
I'm just going to tell you something, Pat. If I get, first of all, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. We all know that.
That's probably, I remember that from, what was it, Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But if I'm in an altercation and I have to shoot this guy that's got a knife and he stabs me, and you go see the guy that I shot instead of me, I'm gonna be upset, Pat. I'm gonna be upset.
Well,
especially
wait a
when it's
minute.
your job.
The mayor is an avowed communist, right?
He said this is exactly the kind of situation where mental health responders should lead.
Okay, good. Now tell the mayor to give some money to create mental health responders that can do that.
That is what he's saying. We should have sent some mental health people out there. I don't what I mean, okay.
Well, he's got control of the budget. Why doesn't he allocate money for mental health?
I don't see how you can argue this, Pat. I mean, this is totally bizarre.
I'm not arguing it.
Yeah.
I'm not
What do you
arguing
think,
it.
loophole? Does this seem crazy to you? First of all, if I'm a mental health expert, I'm not going out on one of these calls without a gun.
Well, that's just it. What's the mental health guy going to do? Hey, drop the knife, drop the knife. Clearly that didn't work.
No, it's not drop the
knife. And now
knife.
he's not going to have a gun.
It's not drop the knife. It's lay down on the sofa, please.
Yeah. Tell me about your feelings.
Yeah.
Tell me why you grabbed the
Tell
knife.
me about your mother and father.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Lie down on the
Yeah.
I like the way the cop did it. He shot him and he said, "How does that make you feel?"
It feels a little painful, a little perforated.
I think Mondami, I mean, he's got, I mean, I watched this thing the other day where it's just, I mean, we got homelessness, we got trash. Well, they ain't picking up the trash up there.
No, they ain't picking up the trash. They ain't sweeping the street, getting the snow off the streets. They ain't doing nothing.
But he's opened the building.
This is what you voted for.
He's got a big ad up there. Come to this. It's a building. I don't know which building it is, but this beautiful building. We're opening the top of this building where you can access this building and see the beautiful city. And that's what he's have y'all seen that?
No, but it's hilarious to even think about it. And what I find even more hilarious is what's today? Today's February 5th. Yeah. He's been in office for a month and 4 days. And he's already got this. Man, that's phenomenal. I knew it would go to just a heck in a handbasket. I didn't realize it would be so fast.
I went quick. And he's like, "Oh, come and see this building. We're opening it up. Go online and you can book your tickets, and it's limited." And I mean, oh well.
Well, if it's a tall building, it would put you way far away from the garbage that's piling up.
Yeah.
So the city would look prettier if you were at like 5,000 feet or whatever.
Well, I don't know. I'm a garbage man, with beanie sanitation and garbage. It smells like money to me. So. Oh well. Now let's get back, and all jokes aside, let's see if we can get through this without getting too sideways. But we got the North Carolina election midterms coming up. We got the Georgia midterms coming up, and I'm like everybody else. I ain't been following that because all the other stuff's going on. But I know Pat's got a lot of stuff going on. He's had several people in here, and we need to talk about some of that and see what's going on with that. If that's all right with everybody, is that cool, y'all?
That's cool.
All right, well, let's get to a break and we'll talk about it on the other side. Hey, today is Rose Auto, one of our favorite places. Definitely mine. I go over there all the time, get stuff done. You got any kind of truck, van, you name it, they've got it. They've got accessories, radios, they've got curb finders. That's all right there at Rose Auto in Blairsville. We'll be right back.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. A homeless man bonded out of the Cherokee jail earlier this week after he was arrested Saturday for headbutting a Murphy policeman. Warrants say that Michael Ward, 63, was determined to be publicly intoxicated and disruptive. He yelled at the officer allegedly, "I'll fight you." He then headbutted the same officer. Ward's 3 charges were being intoxicated and disruptive, resisting a public officer, and assaulting a government official or employee. Ward bailed out on a secured $10,000 bond. The Hiawassee City Council passed all of its agenda items unanimously Tuesday night, including one for the purchase of $155,000 worth of sewer and tank equipment. That funding comes from the proceeds of the Shook House sale in October, which netted the city about $310,000. Hiawassee has been knee-deep with sewer and pipe issues dating back several years. Young Harris College business majors recently used a kickoff event to the city's new Paris Building Center as a way to assist area business owners. The college says their students will work with the companies this spring to help with anything from marketing to accounting. And the Cherokee County Board of Education is revisiting the possibility of acquiring property across from Murphy High School for a future school. The board meets tonight at 5:30 p.m. to discuss that item and others. For WJRB News, I'm Jeff Batten.
What is it about the colder months that makes truck driving so much fun? Like killer LED lights for coming out of the fog, or WeatherTech and Husky floor mats for keeping the muck out of the truck.
And that extra thump in the trunk that says, "Buy me now."
Right, an awesome stereo to tie it all together. Get it all at Rose Auto Accessories on the Murphy Highway. Perfect for the stormy season. Hey, you want me to do that sexy voice?
Sure, why not?
Rose Auto in Blairsville, next to Mike's Seafood. Oh, you can do it.
Rose Auto.
Appliances, mattresses, televisions, all in one easy-to-shop experience. If you haven't been to Harvey Jackson in Blairsville, then you aren't saving the money you should be saving on washers, dryers, fridges, dishwashers, and more. Name brand mattresses like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Carrington Chase. Harvey Jackson on Highway 76 also handles appliance parts and can repair and install your new purchase. Buy it now, get it home quickly with Harvey Jackson. Quality and service with every purchase at Harvey Jackson in Blairsville.
Are you thinking about cataract surgery? Dr. Dan Eichenbaum is now offering cataract surgery with the innovative and revolutionary light adjustable lens implant. The power of a regular lens implant cannot be changed after it's inside your eye, so you may need to wear glasses to correct your vision. After surgery with the light adjustable lens, Dr. Eichenbaum can fine-tune the implant lens power inside your eye using precise UV light treatments in the office. He'll customize your vision to match your needs, and you could even test drive your vision before it's locked in permanently. Dr. Eichenbaum is offering this premium adjustable implant at affordable special low prices, and financing is available. Call Dr. Eichenbaum's office, 828-837-5404 or 706-745-9777 and say, "I want the new adjustable implant." Again, find out more about the revolutionary light adjustable lens implant when you call Dr. Dan Eichenbaum for an appointment. Why settle for conventional when you can afford to have adjustable?
Recovering from an injury or need anti-inflammatory support? Maybe you should look into hyperbaric therapy, and you could start your wellness journey at Healing with Hyperbarics in Blairsville. North Georgia's only soft chamber hyperbaric treatment center is inside the SNS Smoothies and Supplement store in Blairsville. Breathe deep, heal, restore, and for a limited time, get 2 people for the price of 1. Make 2026 your year of health and wellness with hyperbarics inside the SNS store in Blairsville.
Hey there, folks. Will Nelson, Nelson Tractor. Building ain't easy, and when the job calls for power and precision, we recommend Kubota construction equipment. From compact excavators and track loaders to skid steers and more, we have the right Kubota equipment for your job. Because when you're working from daylight to dark, you need tools as tough as you are. We have locations in Blairsville, Jasper, and Dalton. So come on over and experience the difference at Nelson Tractor.
The weekend is getting closer, and a trip to Bell Mountain or the lake is always a possibility. Make sure your truck is accessorized by Rose Auto in Blairsville. Bed liners, LED lights, and more. You want to be a pickup man? Do it with Rose Auto in Blairsville. The only way to go.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good out there. I know we've had Towns County School was canceled today, so they're out because of ice and snow on Upper High.
It wasn't canceled. They're on a virtual learning day.
Well, we ain't got to be there, Pat.
Well, okay. So the bus driver doesn't have to show up.
That's all that matters.
Oh, okay.
There's going to be a lot of chat GPTs attending Towns County School today.
Yeah, I mean, like
a lot of bots. A lot of bots.
That is it. Yeah, that is it. Now, Pat, you got all this local stuff going on. We got races in North Carolina and Georgia. Of course, we're at the border, right at the border. So you actually had a man in here the other day that was running for a judge. What is that? That
was Jeremy Clow.
Okay.
He is currently the juvenile court judge
right.
in the Anoda Judicial Circuit, which is Towns and Union, White, and Lumpkin.
Right.
Those 4 counties.
So who is
and he wants to be the Superior Court judge to replace Judge Raymond James.
Raymond James.
Yeah.
No, not Raymond James. His name is Raymond James.
George. Raymond George.
Okay.
That's my financial advisor.
Who is? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Who was the financial advisor? Who's retiring?
Right.
Judge George has been around there a long time. I remember when he was appointed by, at that time, it must have been Governor Deal.
Right.
That appointed Judge George.
So who's all running for that seat? Just him, or do we have several out? Do you know?
So far, he's the only one.
Okay.
He's a good guy. My wife, when she was a CASA advocate for kids, because that's what mostly comes in juvenile court.
Right.
She testified before him a number of times. So.
Right. I kind of
she always had good things to say about him. That he was very fair.
He actually helped us during our adoption. I remember all that going on, and recognized the guy.
Okay.
So
yeah,
like a good guy. Yeah, it really does seem like a good guy.
Was he helpful? Was he?
Oh yeah, yep, very helpful. So, and then what else we got in the local area?
Let's see. Locally, well, our congressman is up for re-election.
Right. We got
Congressman Clyde in Georgia does have an opponent in the Republican primary. The former mayor of Gainesville, I think, Sam Copeland. We've had him on the show.
Right.
So there's going to be a contest there. I think there's a Democrat running on.
I believe they are a Democrat running.
Huh?
I believe you're right. I was trying to look here and see. I pulled all that up, but I couldn't.
Yeah, and the guy that we had on today, Jamie Agar, is a Democrat running for the 11th congressional district in North Carolina. That's currently held by Chuck Edwards, Republican Chuck Edwards. So there are races in the primaries. North Carolina primaries are the first week in March. The early voting starts next week, and Georgia primaries are in May. Early voting starts in April, 3 weeks before.
Who else we got running for Chuck Edwards' seat? Is that it so far?
Well, Edwards has got competition on the Republican side, and Jamie Agar's got, I think there are 3 or 4 people running on the Democratic side.
Right. So are y'all going to get any Republicans in on your show?
We have mostly Republicans. Every once in a while, Harry slips in a Democrat.
I could tell he was a Democrat today because you didn't ask him too many questions. You just said,
well, what did he say about health care?
Yeah, we're going to expand.
Okay, here's what he said about health care.
Right.
We ought to be able to extend these subsidies temporarily. Well, you know what? Those subsidies, when they were announced back in 2020, were temporary.
Right.
Well, you're right.
Exactly.
We didn't do anything to fix it. The problem with that is it's revealed that Obamacare is a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it's badly flawed. That's what's wrong.
And I have no idea, but I would venture to say, guessing that this person you had on this morning back in 2012, 2011, when they passed it, was probably all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Probably. You know what I mean? And everybody said at the time it's a bad idea to involve government in health insurance.
And remember that we have John McCain to thank for that.
Yeah, we do.
Man,
he was the deciding vote.
It's a horrible Band-Aid, isn't it? Like to rip off.
Yeah.
It just gets worse and worse.
Well, and the problem is they're trying to throw money at it and tinker with it instead of just dumping the whole thing. But you know what? This is both parties' problem because nobody has come up with an alternative.
Well, if you read every news story, look this up, look up, health insurance subsidies. Every one of them will just say the ACA subsidies or not extending the ACA subsidies. It's not the enhanced COVID subsidies. The original subsidies are still there, but they don't tell you that. They just say, well, just not doing the subsidies.
Packy, that plays into what somebody on the show said yesterday about, it was Gary who said we have this short attention span. We forget that was a temporary program because of the pandemic.
Well, I go back to what I always say, though. I mean, I'm not for any of this stuff, any kind of involvement with student loans or any of these things. But it's better to forgive student loans or to give it. It's better to give it to American people than it is to give it to countries that hate us.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not for either one of them. Don't get me wrong. But when these people talk, it's like they talk out of both sides of their mouth because they say, well, especially Republicans, they're okay with giving it to these other countries. But when it comes to us, it's, well, you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And I think people should, but don't say that and then give it to other countries too, because at least they're giving it to Americans.
Make the rules the same for everybody, whether you're Americans or Iranians.
Just let people keep more of their money.
So what's going on with Congressman Andrew Clyde? I know that the mayor in Gainesville raised a lot of money on the start. And we got any update on that race? I mean, as far as where we're at with that?
I don't know, because the problem is when we talk to Andrew, he's usually in his office, and he can't talk about the political aspect of the election.
Right.
He's restricted because of where he is. He has to get out of his office, go to a neutral side, go to the coffee shop or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull a Tim Burchett and just walk down the street.
There you go. Yeah.
Burchett, man. You got to love Tim Burchett. Golly. He is to me the coolest cat whatsoever, even though he makes skateboards. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing from my perspective in Georgia is we got 14 congressional people.
Right.
We got 14 districts. There are 4 incumbents that have chosen not to run for re-election. That is very unusual. You talk about wanting term limits. I think you're seeing self-imposed term limits here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Mersey Dope says Clyde is a photo bomber. I like Andrew Clyde, and I look back on issues in our local area, and this thing with the TVA and all that, he was all over that, and and he's on the what's it called, where he's over the money, the
Appropriations Committee.
He's on the sub appropriations committee. That would involve the TVA,
which is pretty good for us.
Yeah.
And this is not over yet. And then you get a new representative in there, this guy from Gainesville, which I don't know a whole lot about him. I really don't. But then he's got to start from the ground up. Am I right? I mean, he's just going to be newly elected. He's going to be green. And then, I mean,
wait a minute. I thought you were for term limits.
I am for term limits. But
how can you argue against somebody new coming in then? Because
he ain't been in that long enough to, be his terms up yet.
Explain that to me again, will you, please? You're stumbling over the logic of what you just said.
The logic is Andrew Clyde is on the Appropriations Committee. We have fixed possibly.
The logic is you like Andrew, and anybody else that opposes Andrew is your
enemy.
But
now, when it's Andrew's time to come up, we'll need to find somebody else. But I don't think this is a good point in time to replace Andrew Clyde.
You're not for term limits, though, Pat, right?
I think they're self-imposed. I think that it's already happened and people just don't recognize it.
So
they're isolating a few people. Like, by the way, the guy that you love in Tennessee, he's been there for 12. This would be 8 years. He's in his 8th year.
Mitch McConnell's a young buck. He's doing great.
Mitch McConnell. I mean, they're doing a weekend at Bernie's with Mitch.
Yeah.
I don't really see the difference why there should be a term limit for a president and not for Congress, even though it's just one person. I don't really see the difference. I mean, if
it's the power involved,
the principle
the principle is the same, but the power involved is much more prevalent in the executive office than it is in Congress, where you're one of 100 senators or one of 435 representatives.
Okay, well, then let's
tell that to Chuck Schumer.
Yeah, let me ask you that. What about Nancy Pelosi, who was the Speaker of the House? Let me ask you, Chuck Schumer, who's a minority leader. These bills don't they have, in a sense, almost equal power, because without their say, bills don't even see the light of day.
Yep,
that is true, and they do have a good amount of power, but they're elected by their own constituents, which are the other 99 senators or 434 representatives. They're not elected by the people.
So what would be the positives on term limits?
Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi,
right?
Lindsey Graham, like the list goes on and on and on.
The downside to that, though, is something called institutional knowledge.
Yeah.
How things work in Washington, because your point about the mayor of Gainesville is well taken.
Right.
There is a learning period. In your first term. You probably don't do anything except figure out how things work in Washington.
Well, especially if you're in Congress, your term is 2 years.
Right.
Like Pat just said, you spend your first year, you got to spend learning, and your second year, guess what? You got to go out and campaign now. So how are you supposed to get anything done as a freshman congressman? Doesn't make any sense at all to me.
That's why most of them don't have any legislation that they've sponsored. They're co-sponsors on a lot of legislation, but they're not the primary sponsor.
Well, if you had term limits, you think it would curb the corruption that we see with the money?
You can steal money in 8 years as easy as you can do it in 28 years.
Yeah, look at Ayanna Pressley.
28 years, you kind of know where to hide all the dead bodies. Does that make sense?
You might be better at it at 28 years.
Well, you want to hope you hire someone who actually burns the burn bags.
Right. Yeah.
I go back to what Packy said. This idea of if you want power, you're the last person that we should give power to.
Well, and the way that the founding fathers originally envisioned this is that they would be citizen legislators.
Yeah.
It's not a full-time job. They were meant to go back to their regular life at some point.
Yeah.
Not just live there and just live off of the tax dollars all the time. They were farmers and they had other jobs and things that they did. They didn't just sit there and insider trade all day and get rich. That's not what they envisioned.
I don't think there was any stock exchange back then.
But that's the thing Tim Burgess brings out. He said, you get all these new senators and congressmen, and they come in here and then they just settle right into the same thing that everybody else is doing. It don't take them no time to do that. It's like, okay, this is the way Washington works. This is the way we work. This is it. And if you don't do what we say, then you're out.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Guess what? You get nothing done.
It's what Loophole said about, raising money. Do you know that when you get elected to Congress, you have to take one day, you have to leave your office, go across the street to the national headquarters, and dial for dollars.
Yeah.
That's a requirement. That's not optional.
Yeah, that's a productive way to get legislation passed.
Yeah.
Dial for dollars. They don't ever call me.
well, you see, it's the whole dollars part.
They don't like those rubber checks that you write.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the whole thing's screwed up myself. I'm like Packy. I think they ought to be like these old poor Baptist preachers where they preach on Sunday and they go to work on Monday. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that works out a whole lot better.
There's a lot of preachers that aren't poor.
Let me ask you this question. Okay, so in North Carolina, do we have a sheriff's race up in North Carolina?
Yeah. There's a sheriff's race both in Cherokee and Clay County.
Right.
And it's a contested race.
So what do we got going on with that? I'd like to know about that. I know.
Well, do you think Mark Buchanan and Sheriff Smith in Cherokee County have been doing a good job? Most people do. I do.
Yeah.
The opponent for Mark Buchanan in Clay County is Joe Shook. I think I got the name right, but
he was
Joe Shook is 79 years old.
Right. What about in
Donald Trump is 80? Just saying.
I think Joe Shook was just one time before, though, was he not?
Yes, he was back in early 2010s. I think it was 2008 to 2012. I think he was sheriff.
Right. And then we got Cherokee County.
Yeah, Cherokee County. I don't remember any of the opponents to Dustin Smith. He is the current sheriff, and quite frankly, we've had him on a number of times. He's got some good ideas. He's bringing a lot of the ideas to fruition. So
now we got Towns County, which is not up for re-election. There's no on the sheriff, but we actually have an issue with the sheriff. The current sheriff that we have is actually in legal issues, and so we're going to have to wait till that gets took care of, and then you think there will be an election call because we got 2 more years. Really?
The term is this year and 2 more after this year.
Right.
Yeah. So in other words, if the trial takes over 2 years, there won't be a special election. If it takes under 2 years, which I believe it will, you have to have a special election.
Okay, run that by me one more time, real slow.
Well, yeah, you would. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. So in other words,
if there's more than a year remaining on the term, it has to be a special election.
Correct. So in other words, if the jury comes together and they decide that whether he's guilty or not, let's assume that they say he's guilty. If that happens and he has more than a year left, then we have to have a special election.
Yeah, but the current interim sheriff has already said he would run if that was the case. And if it goes to the full term expires, he would run for reelection as sheriff of Towns County, which is comforting. I think should be comforting to the people at Towns County.
It is to me.
Let me ask you this. He said, okay, so let's say that he don't make it to court anytime soon. Is it going to have to, is the special election going to have to be after the court date, or is it going to be, it's taking too long? Let's go ahead and have it.
It's got to be after the court date or the expiration of his term.
Of the current term, right.
If that was the case, it wouldn't be a special election.
It'd be general election,
yeah.
General election, right. So I don't know. So do we have any updates on what's going on with that? Have you heard anything? I hadn't, as far as court dates or anything like that.
Well, the lawyer for the for Sheriff Henderson is trying to get the indictment thrown out because somebody on the grand jury they're claiming is not a resident of Towns County. I find that hard to believe since they come off the voter rolls.
Yeah.
And there's another reason, but even he doesn't think either of those are going to hold water because he thinks that they're going to have a trial early in the spring. I don't think I don't think they're going to have a trial early in the spring.
You don't think so?
I think it's going to be, well, here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to file for a change of venue.
Well, I agree with that. And if they do that, then yeah, you're right. It will be later because that takes time. So maybe
the whole litigation of that issue will take time.
Right.
I would look for it to be late this year at the earliest.
Yeah. Yeah, because a change of venue isn't just, hey, you want to go here? Okay, let's go. No, it's a hearing. You have to. It's a process. Yeah. The judge will decide whether you change the venue or not. So yeah, Pat has a good point.
All right, well, let's get to another break quick and get this behind us.
Hang on just a second, man.
What's wrong?
I gotta mention this really quick.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so I've been putting this together for a couple days now. We've got a big Valentine's Day contest. I just sent all the information to you guys, and this is called WJUL presents How Love Began. What you do is you call in during this show. What? You don't like that name? Don't make fun of me. I'm trying to be romantic, bro.
How love began.
How love began.
Oh, get it off.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
Do it in your do it in your Tommy Townsend voice.
We'll get Mike Z to do it.
There you go.
He's going to come on and help us out with the little narration there. But you call in 8 to 9 a.m. during this show. Let us know. You can tell us how you asked your current boyfriend, girlfriend out on a date. You can tell us how you proposed or a big romantic gesture, just something that led y'all to be forever together. And we've got some great prize packages. We're going to draw names on Thursday the 12th, and Annalisa O'Toole, our love expert here on the station, is going to come in and draw those names for us on Thursday the 12th. You can win. Here's some of the prizes. We got a heart-shaped steak dinner.
Woohoo!
Love that.
Baked potato.
Love
You
that.
take home and cook this stuff. And coleslaw from Foodland in Blairsville.
All right.
We also got dinner for two up at Asiano's in Hiawassee. And we have a $60 Mike's Seafood Blairsville gift certificate. But it keeps going. Wow. Each winner gets $97.70 as well, courtesy of the station. And I think we're going to try to throw in some Logan Turnpike Mill, too. I'm going to talk to Cecilia about that. So we got some cool prize packages. All you got to do is call in and tell us how you proposed or how
When does it start, Pat?
Starts right now.
Right now. Okay. Well, give us a call, 706-379-9770. That's a pretty big deal. Heart-shaped steak. You can eat it in your heart-shaped jacuzzi. Oh, how romantic that would be.
And you can spread Logan Turnpike Mill grits on the bed.
Yeah.
You get your shrimp from Mike's Seafood. You take your grits.
Yeah.
Everybody's different there.
You're
Pat.
a weird dude. Yeah, you're a weird dude. So, let's get to the break. Hey, we want to thank Rose Auto for bringing you the show today. Y'all hang around. We'll be right back.
What is it about the colder months that makes truck driving so much fun? Like killer LED lights for coming out of the fog, or WeatherTech and Husky floor mats for keeping the muck out of the truck.
And that extra thump in the trunk that says, buy me now.
Right, an awesome stereo to tie it all together. Get it all at Rose Auto Accessories on the Murphy Highway. Perfect for the stormy season. Hey, you want me to do that sexy voice?
Sure, why not?
Rose Auto in Blairsville, next to Mike's Seafood. Oh, you can do it.
Rose Auto.
Your feel better starts here.
Your feel better starts with Healthy Smiles by Dr. B in Hayesville. Are you afraid or embarrassed to smile because of decayed or discolored teeth? Dr. B uses the latest white fillings, all porcelain crowns, and laser teeth whitening. Visit healthysmilesbydrb.com and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted, so you can start feeling better about yourself. Call 828-389-7305 to make an appointment.
The folks at Cherokee Septic know a lot about cleaning the tank that's under your yard, but they know just as much about what's above ground. Call Cherokee Septic for land clearing and grading. You'll get the same excellent service that you do for septic tank service and installation. I mean, the crew's already there, so put them to work. Call Cherokee Septic, 828-644-9385. Licensed all over the tri-state area. That's CherokeeSepticInc.com and 828-644-9385.
For years, Hiawassee Hardware has been your place for gifts, gadgets, gardening, and good ideas. But we've also been your place for the top brands like Valspar Paint, the Big Green Egg, Yeti, and Steel. Always in stock, always in your favorite style and color. Smack dab on Main Street and staffed by the same folks who know you and greet you when you walk in. So as we get into a brand new year, thank you again for making Hiawassee Hardware your store for brand new projects and a whole lot more.
There's honey-do lists and there's honey I can't do this lists. Heavy digging, tree stump removal, driveway grading. Call Mike in Blairsville. Mike Whittemore runs Georgia Mountain Grading and he loves big jobs. Erosion control, culverts, and digging. Yeah, digging. We covered that already. Georgia Mountain Grading. They're insured and they answer when you call. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading. 706-994-0543.
There are a lot of institutions that offer financial advice. So what's the difference? I'm Gary Anderson with Anderson Advisors in Young Harris. What sets me apart is the relationship that I have with my clients and the professionals I work with on a daily basis. There is no one-stop shop when it comes to planning for your future. It takes a team, and we can provide that at Anderson Advisors. Give us a call at 888-371-2847 or visit the website, gary-anderson.com.
Hey fellas, you're dreaming of trailer hitches, bed covers, LED light bars, and bulbs. Not a bad gift for the missus, right? Get them at Rose Auto in Blairsville on the Murphy Highway. Rose Auto specializes in customizing your vehicle.
All righty, we're back with you and across the Teletop machine. Now, I can't confirm nor deny this, but according to what I've got, Cherokee County Sheriff Smith allegedly has resigned. Have you heard anything about that, Pat, or is that something that just come across yours?
Is that just happened this morning?
That's what I'm just allegedly. I've got it from several different people from the Teletop machine that, so that's what I've got now.
Yeah, I wouldn't take that one to the bank.
It's
but it's on Facebook.
According to just on Facebook.
Yeah, right.
On Facebook, I do believe.
That's actually what I'm trying to comb right now to find the news on
right. We don't know that for sure. We do not know that for sure. Yep. So
probably not a good idea to mention it until we know for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, Packy, look on Facebook.
Because
it is on Facebook.
You're definitely allegedly stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely allegedly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's all I know. So if we're right, we're right. We did
and
good.
You don't know that for sure.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
Right.
Not we're in trouble.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
That voice was Stephen Phillips.
Is that Stephen? Okay.
Make sure that we understand that.
Well, according to Loophole, we could say allegedly before
I did
anything.
say allegedly.
You did.
Yeah, but he says allegedly, definitely.
That's what Loophole said I had to say.
The definite
allegedly,
part
period.
is alleged.
Yeah, we're allegedly. Can you shut him up? According to Maxine. Yo, what's that?
Yeah. Maxine Waters.
Hey man, our Valentine's Day contest just got a lot more romantic. Cecilia just called me and said yes, she's going to make some baskets, romantic grits baskets, and we're going to add those into each winner's going to get one too. So
awesome. Hey cool. Babe, if you're listening, call in and tell them how I swept you off your feet. Just kidding.
Who are you talking to?
Lori's probably watching somewhere.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, give us a call, 706-379-9770. Let's see what kind of pickup line you got. That's what we're looking for.
So during the contest, Packy, are we suspending the trivia?
No,
we can keep that going. We'll still.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
But phone lines are always open. So every show, you just call in anytime you want, and we'll throw you on the air and we'll record you. See if you win.
We got this Marjorie Taylor Greene thing where she stepped out, and I really have lost respect for her after she did that. I just really have lost respect for her. But President Donald Trump announced Wednesday that he is endorsing Lookout Mountain District Attorney Clay Fuller in the race against. I don't know anything about this dude. Do you?
This is an interesting race,
right?
This is a special election that's going to happen. I believe it's March 20th.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's called a jungle primary. There are 20 candidates running. 17 of them are Republicans and 3 are Democrats. And there actually is one libertarian in there, but I'm considering him a Republican. So the feeling is, the word on the street is that the Republicans are going to divide the vote so badly.
Right.
That at least one of the Democrats is going to get in the runoff, because with 20 candidates, they're not going to have, nobody's going to get 50 plus 1.
No. That's exactly what happened with Kelly Loeffler and Doug Collins.
Right. That's the reason we have that, and the fact that Republicans didn't go to the polls, like 200,000 of them.
We got to get out.
That's the reason we have 2 Democratic senators.
Or they did, and there's a box of evidence that the FBI now has.
Oh, God. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Have we got somebody, Packy?
No, they were going to do a pickup line. You threw them off. You said you were going to call in to do pickup lines.
What?
That's what you said. We're looking for how you met.
Don't be changing the contest, Stephen.
Oh, yeah. Did you change the contest at the last second, Stephen? What a surprise.
Yeah. Okay, well, how'd you meet you? Sweet.
Or how you propose.
Sweetie. Yeah, I don't know. We talk about body cam footage, and I've got to get this because we've got to do the question of the day. But did y'all see this body cam footage of the police in Colorado pull this dude over for DUI and found out he had kids in the trunk?
No, dude.
3 kids in the trunk of the car.
Because he didn't have a car seat. He didn't want to get arrested for having him in the car without a car seat, right?
Wow.
This
How many
is
kids
funny,
were there?
except it's not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and they wasn't even going to a movie.
They weren't going to a drive-in or anything?
They weren't going to drive in or nothing. Yeah, wasn't going to drive in or nothing. So anyway, all right, folks, we're going to, I guess we're going. All right, what we're getting away, Pat?
Today is Logan Turnpike Mill, so let's stick with that. Logan Turnpike Mill in Blairsville is one of my favorite places to go. They have local jams, jellies, honeys. They have cornmeal mixes, locally grown stone ground, bleach-free flours and pancake mixes, and it is the best. So we're going to do a $15 gift certificate for Logan Turnpike Mill.
What's the question, Pat?
The question, next week, Monday, is the start of spring training. So the question is baseball trivia. Here's the question. 8 former Braves from the championship era of 1991 through 2005 are in baseball's Hall of Fame. 6 of them are former players. Who are the other 2?
Wow, that's a
I got one off the top of my head.
All right, if y'all know it, give us a call, 706-379-9770. We'll catch you on the other side.
What is it about the colder months that makes truck driving so much fun? Like killer LED lights for coming out of the fog, or WeatherTech and Husky floor mats for keeping the muck out of the truck.
And that extra thump in the trunk that says, buy me now.
Right, an awesome stereo to tie it all together. Get it all at Rose Auto Accessories on the Murphy Highway. Perfect for the stormy season. Hey, you want me to do that sexy voice?
Sure, why not?
Rose Auto in Blairsville, next to Mike's Seafood. Oh, you can do it.
Rose Auto.
Dad, turn on the heat.
Give it a second.
Hey, Dad, it's really cold.
Guys, this car isn't exactly brand new. Give it a second.
So I'm guessing heated seats are out of the question?
Wise guy.
Hey, guys, it's Andy. Why don't you come see me and check out all the new and pre-owned vehicles at Jackie Jones Ford of Hayesville? The new year means a new vehicle, and Jackie Jones Ford is ready to hook you and the kids up with something a little, hotter. Jackie Jones, your neighborhood Ford dealer, Highway 64 West in Hayesville. Online at jjfordhayesville.com.
Leon's Floors in Blairsville has been serving the entire
entire North Georgia and Western North Carolina area since 1977. They're experts in all types of flooring and installation for residential and commercial projects. Leon's Floors is a multi-generation family-owned business with a long-standing reputation for knowledge, professionalism, and integrity. Your new floors will look great and provide years of lasting satisfaction. Their huge variety of materials and styles can be seen at their convenient showroom at 568 Murphy Highway in Blairsville, or call 706-745-9433.
Customers in the 828 have made George's Paint and Hardware in Hayesville their favorite shop for everything from adhesive tape to zip ties. Visit George's for the latest in power equipment with parts and service for most major brands, portable and home standby generators as well. Our factory-trained technicians look forward to serving you, where a friendly smile will make it worth your while in Hayesville. And George's now stocks and services both Steel and Husqvarna power equipment.
Appalachian Garage Doors is under new ownership, and we're here to serve the Northeast Georgia mountains with over 35 years of experience. Family owned, locally run, and proud to do it right the first time. We handle it all. Garage door repairs, new construction, and upgrades for homes and businesses. And yeah, we even fix the brands others won't touch, like Wayne Dalton. That's Appalachian Garage Doors. Call 706-781-2674 today.
What if I'm survived by a spouse with dementia or in a nursing home? Will they be protected? This is Kevin Tharp, elder law and estate planning attorney, and I've been helping people in your situation for over 35 years. And I can help you protect your loved ones when the time comes. But you need to make the first call. Visit my website at kevintharp.com and learn how to get help planning for the future of your loved ones. That's kevintharp.com.
The weekend is getting closer, and a trip to Bell Mountain or the lake is always a possibility. Make sure your truck is accessorized by Rose Auto in Blairsville. Bed liners, LED lights, and more. You want to be a pickup man? Do it with Rose Auto in Blairsville. The only way to go.
All righty. If y'all can answer that question, give us a call. We do not have a phone caller yet. Packy, give them a rundown on kind of how this contest works. Do like what you and your wife met, how you won her heart over.
You don't want to hear that story. No.
Did it involve clubbing her over the head?
No, somebody. I put what was it?
No, I'm not telling you that. The off-air conversation sometimes.
Come on, Packy.
No.
Nobody's listening. No.
You can call in. Let us know how you met your sweetheart or how you proposed, how you asked them out, or how you went from talking to dating. That weird talking phase, just anything like that. You call in and let us know how you met your sweetheart, and we'll get your name in the hat. See if you can win one of those 3 great prize packages, including heart-shaped steaks, baked potato that you take home and cook from Foodland, also some of their signature coleslaw, and we're throwing some Logan Turnpike Mill with that, with all the prizes as well, plus $97.70. The other prize package includes $60 from Asianos in Hiawassee, and what's the other one? I already said it. Oh, Mike's Seafood. $60 to Mike's Seafood in Blairsville. So
that's a pretty good prize.
Over 200.
That's great, man.
So when we gonna draw for this?
We're gonna do this on Thursday, a week from today. And Annalisa O'Toole, she is our love expert, our resident love expert of our station here. She's gonna come in and draw the names for us.
All right. Nobody's calling in trying to win that. That don't make no sense to me at all.
So then if an official entry is I clubbed her over the head and no one else calls, that's the winner?
Right.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm in.
Please don't use the word chloroform in this.
Yeah. Sheesh. Yeah. Oh, we got a phone caller. Maybe this is our first one. I'm looking forward to this. Yeah. How did you meet you? And if you have 2 or 3 different ones, like if you've been married several different times, the more you met, the better your chances are winning, right?
You keep trying to get it right. Is that
current one? I'm not a love expert.
Well, my first entry. Well, I meant my first time.
You know what? That brings up a good point. You can get multiple entries if you go through all of it. As long as you are currently dating somebody, you're willing to risk it. We got Josh Lowe now.
Hey, Josh. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
We're hoping you're gonna get in this contest.
Hey, I'm gonna try.
All right. Well, here we go. Tell how did you meet your sweetie?
We were high school sweethearts, actually. I was a senior. She was a freshman, so we dated my whole senior year, and then obviously you know, she had 3 more years of high school left. So we kind of parted ways. And then about 4 years later, she had moved to Kennesaw and was going to college down there. And we got back to talking on Facebook. And next thing you know, she was moving back home. And now we're married and got 4 kids.
Oh, wow. How long y'all been married?
Well, we've been married 2 years, been together 11.
Okay, well, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
So what was the pickup line? Did you have a certain pickup line?
If I did, I don't remember.
No, you don't remember? Yeah.
Since I was in high school, it's probably something silly. So.
Yeah.
Like, hey, do you like stuff? That was the extent of my game in high school.
That was it. All right, man. Well, congratulations on all that in your days.
You like stuff?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
That was it. You're so romantic.
That's me.
Well, Josh, that's really all you had to do, man. We got your name in the hat. I need to get your phone number, though. I forgot to get that, so I'm sure you don't want to give that out over the air. So call me back at the end of the show. Let me get all that information from you, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
All right, we got one in the hat. High school sweethearts.
American just said mayonnaise. That's how I met my sweetie.
Mayonnaise?
Oh,
I hope it was Duke.
See, Pat Malone knows what you're talking about.
That's open to a lot of interpretations.
Pat's sitting there, never tried mayonnaise before.
Yeah,
mix that with some
a little
grits.
smoother than the grit. Yeah.
Grits. Yeah.
That's Southern right there, man. Only thing better than that's ranch dressing, I guess, right?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, do they make any other dressing than ranch? It used to be Thousand Island. That was what everybody went to. Now
that's just ketchup and mayonnaise.
That's a special sauce. Yeah, you go to McDonald's for that.
Yeah, but now it's ranch. You'd be like, what would you like? What would you like on your salad? I'm like, first of all, I don't want a salad, but if I did,
you're forcing it on me.
Yeah, put some ranch on it. Put some ranch on it. I think we got another caller, Packy. We got another caller. Hurry up before we run out of time. I love all this romance. Packy's all excited, man. He's excited. He loves this. I can't wait till Topper's here. I'm sure he's got a bunch.
Oh,
yeah,
he's got some slick lines too.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you see this hair?
All right, we got Brenda Garrett, and we only have about 50 seconds left.
All right,
So
Brenda,
let
you
us
got
know.
50 seconds. You go out to put her out there.
All righty. My husband and I met at church, and we saw each other for a while. And the night he proposed, we had just finished watching Don Knotts' movie, The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, which was just so romantic, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So after the movie concluded, he looked at me and he said, "Well, do you still want to marry me?" Well, okay. So we got married about 3 months later, and that was in 2011.
Wow. So you're still newlyweds.
If it had been Don Knotts, like Incredible Mr. Limpet, would have you married him?
Well, I don't know. That was a dud movie.
Hang up on her.
All right. So y'all been married since 2011, still honeymooning.
Well, no bloodshed yet.
Ah, there you go.
We got you in the hat, Brenda.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, girl. We got 2 in there. Hey, we'll continue this tomorrow. How about that? Will that work?
That'll work.
All right.
Friday.
All right, folks. Y'all go to the house, and we'll talk to you bright and early in the morning.